It's 2 a.m., and out of nowhere, your brain decides it's the perfect time to replay that moment, the one where you said the wrong name, tripped in front of everyone, or sent that message to the absolute wrong person. You didn't choose to remember it. You aren't even thinking about it, and yet there it is, vivid, sharp, painfully specific, like it happened yesterday instead of 7 years ago. You have hundreds of genuinely good memories from that same year, birthdays, laughs, moments that mattered, and your brain filed most of them away like old receipts. But that moment got a front row seat in the theater of your mind, permanently reserved, apparently free of charge. Here's what nobody told you. Your brain didn't make a mistake when it held on to that memory. It was following a very old, very precise set of instructions. There's a structure deep inside your brain called the amygdala. Think of it as your internal alarm system, always scanning for anything that threatened your survival or your place in the social world. And for humans, social creatures who depended on the group for survival, social rejection or public humiliation wasn't just uncomfortable, it was genuinely dangerous. Being laughed at, excluded, or seen as incompetent by your community could mean being cast out. And being cast out thousands of years ago meant you didn't survive the winter. So your amygdala learned to treat social threats with the same urgency as physical ones, and it encoded those moments in high definition so you would never, ever make the same mistake again. This is called emotional memory encoding, and the more emotionally charged a moment is, the more aggressively your hippocampus tags it for long-term storage. The ordinary moments, the lunch you had, the show you watched, the perfectly fine Tuesday, those don't trigger the amygdala, so they fade. But the moment your nervous system flagged as socially catastrophic, that one gets laminated and filed under Do Not Lose. And here's the part that will change how you see this forever. Your brain replays it not to torture you, but to protect you. Every time it surfaces, your brain is running a quiet background simulation, checking the threat level, searching for what you could do differently, preparing you so the outcome is never the same. The problem is, your brain doesn't always understand that the threat is gone, that the people in that memory have moved on, that no one else held on to it the way you did. Studies on the spotlight effect, a well-documented phenomenon in social psychology, consistently show that other people remember our most humiliating moments far less vividly than we do. You were the only audience for a performance that already ended. Everyone else already left the theater. So what do you do with a brain that won't stop replaying something no one else even remembers? You stop trying to delete the memory because that battle is unwinnable, and you start changing your relationship to it. Neuroscientists call this memory reconsolidation. Each time you consciously revisit a memory without the original panic, you give your brain the chance to refile it as something survivable. Not forgotten, not erased, just reclassified, from emergency to evidence of survival. You're not broken for reliving it. You're not weak for cringing at 2 a.m. You're running ancient, intelligent software built for a world that was genuinely dangerous. The fact that your brain held on so tightly just means it was doing its job. It was keeping you safe in the only way it knew how. And now that you understand what it was doing, you can finally give it permission to let go.